Hey guys, the Pi Network core team just granted an interview to a big media personality, and all pioneers will really need to see this as March 14th is already knocking on all pioneers' doors. After going through the video, we will then discuss extensively and break it down.
Well, we are actually, because I guess our headquarters, a big part of our team are actually located in US. US is actually one of the biggest community of Pi Network. However, Pi Network is a world project. Actually, we have over 230 countries distributed, users from pioneers from all over these countries, almost every region of the world now. We are, not necessarily trying to increase a certain population because it's a world project, but in order to build on top of, to grow in every region, we need to basically continue cultivating more utilities, continue to build our community, continue to bolster our sense of identity of being part of the Pi network. And it's from the bottom layer, the blockchain layer, the social structure layer, the cultural layer, all three layers as a full stack of building a full vibrant ecosystem of Pi network.
What a fascinating company that you've built, and we thank you for sharing some of the insights with us on what you're working on, how it works, and your thoughts on its future growth. Shengyu Fan, we thank you so much for taking the time and joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, we're pleased to have with us this afternoon Nicholas Kokolas. He's the founder of Pi Network. Nicholas, welcome to our program.
Thank you very much for having me.
I'd like to begin with, kind of your thought as to what is it about Pi Network, if you had to explain it to a novice, that makes it unique and advantageous for crypto investors, crypto miners. What's unique about it?
Thanks for this question, Dorian. So Pi is really accessible to everyone out there. People can mine it by themselves using their mobile phones. So as long as you have a mobile device, you can participate. And then once you have mined it, and eventually, especially when we migrate everyone to the mainnet, which we can talk about it later, then you can use that currency to perform various activities on the network, which we call utilities. So Pi applications and other things. And the beauty of this is that even people who wouldn't be able to participate in this process, imagine someone in a country that they wouldn't have a bank account, or they wouldn't be able to, how do you acquire a Bitcoin, for example, if you don't have a bank account or if you have no way to enter? So anyone can actually enter. And then once they enter, they are able to participate in those activities. They are able to pay Pi to ask another pioneer for some type of labor, for example. You can buy goods and services, or you can even get paid for services that you provide for others.
Great. That's great. And that's nice insight that you gave us there on how it works. So what does it mean for the future of mining and crypto mining to have the ability to do this right in the palm of your hands? We think about, the stories that are out there in these data centers that are just using so much electricity and energy, and, it's so heavy. But you guys really revolutionized, how people can mine. What does that mean now for the future of mining?
Yeah, I think this is the way to go, because if you think about it, Bitcoin proved to the world that it is possible to have digital currency, and it works. So the first time that it was implemented, it had to be with the way it was to be.
Guys, as you can all see, the core team is really putting all its best to make sure that the Pi network is successful. As all pioneers can see, the CEO of Pi Network just confirmed that pioneers can trade their Pi coins in exchange for services or goods as long as the other pioneer is ready to accept it as payment. He again also extensively explained that Pi Network is the future of cryptocurrency accessible to everyone worldwide. At the moment the Pi network is in its KYC stage where real users are verified, there will be deduction of 1 Pi from all pioneers' account to act as payment for all validators. Before the mainnet start, A duplicate-like phase called the testnet will be operated concurrently with the Pi emulator in Phase 1, and the results from both systems will be compared frequently. This will be done before the Pi team launches the Mainnet. For example, on a daily basis to identify holes and omissions in the testnet and provide Pi developers the opportunity to propose and execute fixes. When the community thinks that it is ready to migrate to the production network, the testnet will have reached a stage in which its findings regularly match the emulators. At this point, the community will have determined that it is ready to transfer to the production network. The vast majority of us likely all remember the time when we were communicating with one another via test-Pi. This was a test of testnet. The following step, which is the most important of all, needs to be taken. At this point, Pi can be connected to exchanges and traded for other currencies. This is the stage at which Pi can be traded. The deployment and execution are going to be contingent on the nodes changing their mining software. At the moment the Pi network is in its KYC stage where real users are verified, there will be a deduction of 1 Pi from all Pioneers' account to act as payment for all validators. Pioneers looking for work will have the ability to find employment anywhere in the world and be rewarded in Pi coins for their services. Pi could help you find out how much different jobs pay. If John has done an outstanding job, it will be very okay for the Pioneer to pay him the 40 Pi coins that were originally agreed upon. The Pi Core team's goal is to create a social media network that is totally decentralized, allowing users to freely communicate with one another and express any concerns or problems they may be experiencing. You are free to visit the main interface and watch any of the videos that have been recommended. Users have the ability to make use of PiCoin for the material that most piques their interest when they join the Pi network as a whole. When you have finished your work, the funds will be completely transferred to the accounts of the pioneers. Also, you have the option of trading your Pi coins on an online market. Pi Network's enormous KYC is continuing at this time. My best assessment is that active validators validate 20 KYCs every day, and normal validators validate 1 KYC every day. When I last checked, I've been told that 10 million pioneers have already completed their KYC. It would mean that there are 400,000 validators if only 6% of the 10 million pioneers signed up to be validators. The Know Your Customer KYC procedure is said to have been completed by 10 million pioneers, according to sources that may be verified. Confirming the identity of clients and ensuring that they are not partaking in any illegal behavior is the purpose of the Know Your Customer KYC process, which is utilized by businesses. The fact that 10 million pioneers have successfully completed the KYC process is a significant milestone because it demonstrates that the Pi Core team is doing an excellent job of ensuring the safety and protection of pioneers. This is a significant step forward in making the digital economy both more secure and accessible to more people. The Pi pioneers will be able to launch their open Mainnet, which will enable users to access the platform and start using the cryptocurrency once the KYC procedure is over. This is an amazing development for the cryptocurrency community, and it will provide people who want to enter the blockchain sector with a wealth of new opportunities. For pioneers, the successful completion of the KYC procedure will mark a significant accomplishment and open the door for the launch of the open Mainnet. Guys, know that this is just a snippet from the interview as we cannot upload the entire video here. That's all for now. Kindly support our channel by pressing the subscribe and notification bell.